went to a nice private British English school in Kuwait. I wore a little vest and a bow tie to school. I was an adorable Arab kid with a hint of a British accent. I was like, hello, Mom, yeah? Going to school later, Mommy, yeah, all right, yeah.
Okay, what do you remember about your first comedy show? I remember everything about it. I was 14 years old. I was at Hastings High School. I was skipping class all the time, and it was just my father had recently passed away, and I just stopped focusing and just didn't care. I knew I was going to be a stand-up, so I just had this career path in my head, and my teacher, my English teacher, Mrs. Reed, and Mrs. Broderick, they, specifically Mrs. Reed, walked up to me and said, how would your father feel if you don't graduate? And it ripped me apart. And she said, don't you want to be a stand-up comedian? I said, yeah, I do. She said, I'll tell you what, I'll let you do stand-up comedy in my class weekly if you stop skipping. And I will also give you extra credit, since it's English class, if you recite any monologues from Shakespeare, I'll give you extra credit to help you move things along and motivate you. I was like, this is the best deal ever. So immediately I asked her, I was like, well, can I go up now and recite Macbeth or something? Like, I went right up in front of the class and started reciting from the book. I was like, can it be funny? She was like, yeah, of course. So I just went up in front of the class and with a British accent, I was like, to me or not to me, and just started reading from the book, and everybody started laughing. And I asked her, I was like, can I come in tomorrow and do a stand-up set? And she said yes. And I went home and I wrote an original stand-up set, and I came in and I did it and kept doing it on a weekly basis in my English class. And next thing you know, she took me to the theater arts department, and she's like, listen, this kid's been in my class doing these original stand-up that I've never heard before and doing all these different accents. I think he belongs here. So she absolutely changed my life, and I'll never forget it. And I never stopped doing stand-up. As a matter of fact, I did it so often in my high school classes that I would end up skipping with permission from other teachers so I can come do their classes as well. It was pretty amazing, and the rest is history.